Every winter, WMTV partners with Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin for NBC 15's Share Your Holidays to Eliminate Hunger campaign. In March, when our governor issued emergency orders, we knew the need for families in our area was going to be profound. 1 in 8 children in our viewing area was already facing hunger on a daily basis, and during the pandemic, we knew that number would only grow. This is a look at how WMTV responded to a community in need and raised more than $5.5 million.
Today, I have declared a public health emergency.
Close all K-12 Wisconsin schools.
The pandemic was just beginning, and while some offices and schools transitioned to a work-from-home lifestyle, many of our businesses and many of our neighbors were experiencing the first-hand effects of the pandemic. People who never needed help before would now need relief. So we made a call to Second Harvest, and we jumped into action. Second Harvest was preparing for a new wave of hunger insecurities, and we began to prepare a campaign to provide not only news coverage, but also a promotional campaign to help raise funds. We launched something called the Care Box campaign, raising funds to create boxes of nutritious food to be distributed throughout the community. We used our platforms to shine a light on Second Harvest's needs, and wow, did our community ever step up. In the first 100 days, we raised more than $3 million in private funding for the Care Box Challenge and other COVID relief. And the campaign also helped secure an additional $10 million in public funding for Second Harvest. We continued our commitment to Second Harvest into the month of June, National Dairy Month, with our Adopt a Dairy Cow campaign. The idea behind this was to provide something for Second Harvest they rarely get from donors: milk. With our efforts and additional promotion, that campaign raised more than $100,000. Second Harvest distributed more than 6,000 gallons of milk each week during the pandemic and was able to keep up with the demand because the community responded to our call for help. We continued to keep hunger on the top of the minds of our community with our annual Go Orange Day, held in September, Hunger Awareness Month. Hundreds of viewers responded when we asked them to wear something orange and post a picture online in support. This is really an essential campaign that helps bridge the gap and maintain momentum heading up to Share Your Holidays. By September, we were making final preparations for our Share Your Holidays campaign, our 25th year. And we knew this year would need to be special. We set an ambitious goal of 5 million meals, but we knew we could pull it off because of the generosity of our community. On November 12th, we organized a special primetime television kickoff event, and in just the first night, we had raised more than $35,000. Now, we would normally hold a variety of fundraising events during the campaign, but because of the pandemic, we had to reinvent things. We shined a light on multiple communities in need, new mobile pantries set up to help with the overloading demands. We also held a traditional drive-through food drive as an homage to the first year of Share Your Holidays, where Mike McKinney, the creator of the campaign, started things a quarter of a century ago. There was a line of vehicles snaking around the parking lot. And again, because of the generosity of our community, we loaded 2 semis worth of food, more than 17,000 pounds of food collected in just a matter of hours. Share Your Holidays culminated with our grand finale, Phone-a-thon Sort-a-thon, on December 9th. That's where we broadcast live from the event. Online donations that day were doubled, and calls made during several Mike's Miracle Minutes, thanks to corporate sponsors. Second Harvest continued to collect and tally donations through the end of 2020. And then we made our final number announcement live on our 6 p.m. newscast on January 13th.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Over 6 million? Our campaign raised 6.3 million meals. 6.3 million. The impact is huge. In fact, that will be 1/4 of the meals that Second Harvest provides in 2021. Because of our efforts, Second Harvest will have a warehouse full of supplies for our neighbors in need at a time when the need is greater than ever. In a 10-month span, through multiple efforts, we were able to raise more than $5 million in private funding because of the generosity of our community. We hope that you feel NBC 15's commitment to feeding the hungry is worthy of that award. We thank you so much for your consideration.